In today's episode, we will check out the new update of Universe Sandbox. After that, we will also create a system using a hypothetical, low-mass star called Nemesis. So in this update, they made it so that you can use the laser tool to laser the rings of a planet now, so let's start with that. Yo, that looks super cool. I'm glad they decided to add this feature. Look at that, it's cool how the laser tool is destroying the rings particles and they shooting them out everywhere. Let's increase the force. Woo, that is sick. If you guys want to download this game, there are a few ways you can get it. 1, you can get it on Steam. 2, you can install it on Epic Games. And 3, you can play this game on Mac as well. So yes, those are the 3 ways you can download this game. Next, I want to try and make an object spin really quickly to see if it starts to bulge out. Alright, Jupiter spins once every 2 hours now, and as you can see, that planet has bulged out into an oval-shaped object. That's another cool feature that they added. Alright, now let's get on to the Nemesis' star system. Here's the red dwarf star that we're going to use. As you can see, that the mass is only 82x Jupiter's. That means it's only around 8% the mass of the Sun, so that's a really low amount of mass for a star. Some people think that a star like this could exist at the outer regions of the Oort cloud due to some comets flying into the inner solar system, and this orbital instability could be caused by this star, but today we're using this star to create a small system. So let's start by making our first planet, a volcanic world around this red dwarf star, and I want the temperature to be pretty hot, probably around 800 to 1000 degrees Celsius. I'm going to start by adding some carbon dioxide into the atmosphere so we can get the heat to kick in. Let's also make the atmosphere a lot thicker so we can really trap this heat and make it a very hectic world. Alright, I got the temperature on this planet to be at 1000 degrees Celsius, so that's very hot. Oh wait, it looks like tidal forces is slowly ripping it apart, but that's fine. That's kinda cool, though, to have that effect. And also guys, I know I keep repeating this, but that's because new people have joined, but we just hit 200 subscribers not long ago, so thank you to everyone who has supported me and my channel. However, there is another way you can support me, and I will tell you right now. So if you didn't know, I actually have a Patreon account where you can get early access to new episodes and learn a bit more about my future plans. And now you must be wondering, oh, what are the tiers? Basic orbiters, premium orbiters, and VIP orbiters. So yes, those are the 3 ways you can support me. My YouTube channel and my Patreon account. Thanks for all the support and enjoy the rest of the episode. So our second planet is going to be a gas giant, and I will also put a habitable moon around it so we can live on it. We got a moon-sized moon that has life around a gas giant. Next, let's add a rocky planet that has life, and it will be orbiting around the Nemesis' star instead of a gas giant. Here's our planet, and it looks like it already has life, but I will do some adjustments. So we will make the blue atmosphere thicker. Let's also add some clouds so we have an actual water cycle happening. Vegetation will make it look nicer as well because we will have like grass and trees growing. There we go, we got vegetation on there now. I will also make it a little bit bigger so it will be 2% more massive than Earth and 5% bigger than the size of Earth. It spins once every 5.25 Earth days, but I will make it 1 Earth day instead, so one side doesn't get too cold and the other side that doesn't get too hot. That means the average temperature will be a bit more stable. I will add a magnetic field, and it has to be a strong one because even though we are in the habitable zone, we still really close to the Nemesis star. Like, take a look, it's just right there. So let's get a thick magenta field to block all the dangerous radiation. Here we go, that looks more like it. Let's add some moons around this planet. I can't put it too far away, otherwise the star will steal the moons. I would say here should be good. Let's another moon around it, and this will be an asteroid moon. Let's give this planet some rings as well, so anyone who lives on this planet will be able to see the rings all the time, like even during the daytime. It won't be big rings, but small rings are still cool because rings come from objects that are inside the Roche limit, and when an object is inside the Roche limit, it will get torn apart by its primary body, and you need a lot of objects to get torn up to have big rings, so I'm going to make it more realistic and say, oh, a minor moon got too close and got torn apart into small rings. I might as well add some more moons around this gas giant because gas giants usually have a lot of moons, so I'm going to make this one have a lot of moons. As well, it now has a total of 8 moons. Our fourth planet is going to be another rocky planet, but for this one I'm going to make it so it spins so fast that it starts getting torn apart. So the spinning force will be stronger than the force of gravity. We got our planet over here that rotates once only every 1.3 hours. That might be a bit too quick. Yes, it is a bit too quick, so I will set it to 2.3 hours for every rotation. Rocks will still be flying out, but at least it's not too extreme that entire planet just wrecks itself. I will also add 2 moons around this rocky planet, so the people that visit these moons can get a view of a planet that is spinning where rocks are flying off. I will make the second one have an eccentric orbit. I mean, in theory, if rocks are flying off the planet, that means the planet is losing mass because all of those rocks that come out of the planet's core do have mass. There's the eccentric orbit of the second moon. I think we do one more planet for today, and I think our last planet is actually going to be a dwarf planet locating somewhere at the outer regions of our Nemesis system here. I will just get a random moon and place an orbit because moons are basically like small planets, so technically if moons were orbiting a star, they technically will be dwarf planets. This dwarf planet is around the size of Pluto, so that should be perfect. I'll make it so it's at the distance of Mercury. This is realistic light, and look how dark it is. That's like how dark Eris usually is from our sun, and this is the distance of Mercury. So this clearly shows how dim the Nemesis star really is. It's ridiculous how insane the scale is. I mean, at the same time, it kind of makes sense since this star only outputs about 0.1%, the amount of brightness of what the sun normally outputs, so the daytime will be around 1000x darker than what Mercury usually is. As you can see, it's way further than the other planets, even though this is the orbit of Mercury. That's crazy to think about. I think the last thing we need to do in the Nemesis system is to add an asteroid between 2 planets, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go, that should be good for now. So we have 5 planets in the Nemesis system and 12 moons in total. We have 8 on our gas giant, 2 from the habitable world that has rings, and another 2 from the other planet is spinning really fast. Here's a quick view from one of the moons. So that's the end of this video, guys. If you like my content, then make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and help us the journey to 300 subscribers. the special 200 subscribers Q&A video. Will be out tomorrow, so send me any questions down below in the comments if you have any, and I will answer them in tomorrow's video.